Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space, and if you're a returning subscriber, I welcome you with open arms, open heart, open mind, because you guys mean the world to me and I appreciate you so very much. Now, I look like crap right now because I have not one stitch of makeup on, because I wanted to do a foundation review. I want to do dewier or satin type finish foundation, and I have two of them here. The first one is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, and the second one is the Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation. So these are the two foundations, very similar in color, but I was watching Glamzilla. She had done a TikTok and she had said for mature skin, you shouldn't do something so matte because it's very, very flat. And you should do something very dewy. Well, I'm not a dewy type of girl. I don't like looking like I've been sweating in a gym for days. I want to look pulled, put together, pretty, but hydrated. And when I did that, when I thought about it, I was like, okay, so what do I want? And I'm like, you know what? Let me try a satin finish foundation. I have mature skin. I am 56 years old. We're going to forget I said that, okay? But I'm 56 years old. And so I usually use the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-hour matte foundation. And it is matte. And if you use a dewy primer underneath, it still comes out matte. But it's a little bit different, a little bit nicer. So I want to try these two, which I've tried in the past. And I want to see which one shows more hydration. So I will eventually get you guys closer. I am going to get my brushes and stuff, and we're going to see what we think of these. Okay, so I moved you guys up closer. I'm sorry that this is what you're seeing, but hey. So I'm going to start with the e.l.f. and the Flawless. I'll be able to speak one day. I'm probably not, but we're going to pretend I am. Flawless Satin Foundation in shade, can I see the shade? It says medium coverage. Oh, it's in shade buff. So I'm going to do e.l.f. on this side, and I'm going to do the She Glam on that side. So we're going to go, and I like my foundation to blend with my skin color, because where is my brush? Okay. Because I don't like to have a line of demarcation, even though you can do your neck and everything else. This, for me, is the coverage that I like. If it's medium coverage, I like a full coverage. We'll see if it's buildable, if I need it to be. I'm going to try not to use a concealer with it, but we might, depending on what we see. But see, it looked like it was going to be very light, and it really is not. It's actually a good color. So you can still see the redness over here. I'm creasing under my eyes with this, and it's not something I'm thrilled with. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit more on the redness, because I don't like having red anywhere on my face. I have rosacea. We're going to do under the eyes, and we're going to do down on the chin, and we're going to take a blendy thingy that I got. I was watching somebody, I think Jody G, use one of these. She uses it for her powders, but why not, if I can get into small places, use it for my liquid. And let's see, I just all of a sudden got, so there we go. And we're going to push it in, and we're going to make sure we got it. And let's see, I have an itch right here, sorry. Okay. I don't know that it looks overly hydrated. I still see a lot of redness. I still see a lot of skin peeking through. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. The next one I'm going to use is by She Glam, and it's a shake well before using, which I'm going to do, because why not? All right. And it's a Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation. And this is a little bit thicker. It looks like it's exactly the same color as the other one was. And we're going to see what that one is. And we're going to use another Elamar brush. And let's see. It looks like it's very, very similar in color. It feels the same in texture. And let's see. Sometimes a finger is better, sometimes a brush is better, and sometimes a blending brush is better, and that could be the difference between all of that. I've used a brush and I've used like a blending item, not sponge, but let's see. Now this one I think actually has a little bit better coverage. You still see the redness peeking through, or like through. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more on, and I'm going to use the blending thingy, and we'll see if that makes a difference. We're going to just push that in, set that. And I still see a lot of redness coming through there. I see a lot of redness here. I do have rosacea, I have hyperpigmentation, and I have melasma. So as far as these two go, they're very similar in color, they're very similar in texture, they're very similar in terms of finish. I think it is a satiny foundation. I would like it had I had more fuller coverage. So these are not something that I will normally pick up again, but what I will do is use it, and then I will use my Tarte Amazonian clay, or I will use a concealer on top of it, and I will make it work, because that's what we do. We don't waste makeup here, we make it work. So I'm going to do my whole entire face. I will show you what it looks like when I am done, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and decided that this is all I'm doing. I just put a little bit of mascara on and we're good. I did my blush and whatever. So tell me what side you think looks better on me. Is it the e.l.f. side? Or is it the She Glam Skinfinite side? Or do they look exactly the same to you? Because honestly, I don't know that I can see too much of a difference. So you guys let me know. And in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else like you. Mwah. Bye, guys.